So, is it safe to get into some type of business which you actually do not understand? And I even, kind of like Warren Buffett says so, and frankly, Warren Buffett does have his head straight on. There's literally no doubt about it. He's very down to earth and does things he understands and looks at the basic principles. So, that said, okay, what is it you mean by do not understand? So, does Warren Buffett understand the nitty-gritty of manufacturing, whatever certain things, companies he buys, because he likes more to buy companies than to buy stocks in itself? Does he know how to make a railroad, like physically? Not really. Does he understand why railroads make money, could make money down the road? Absolutely. Does he know how to make Coca-Cola? Because he's very heavily invested in Coca-Cola, so I think at least, from things I heard, he likes it. Because he understands one thing and one thing only. And that is, there is 8 billion people on the planet. You can almost not go anywhere on the planet and don't find people drinking Coca-Cola. And that I can confirm because I have worked in Africa, really in Africa, in, the jungle Africa, not in some city in St. Johannesburg or whatever that is. No, Africa, Togo, to be honest, Togo, in Lomé. Lomé is the capital, and I was food and beverage director for a hotel there. And I went into the jungle with crocodiles, with things. I mean, people running around not wearing clothes, only wearing, strings, whatever, eating with their hands like. And there would be the lady, I even have a picture somewhere, a wooden Coca-Cola case on her head, and she would walk like this, and that Coca-Cola case wouldn't fall down. So I am telling you, this is what Mr. Buffett means by understand the business. Understand it. So, do you actually understand, or can you think you can understand the fact that in the last 10 to 15 years, 20 years, internet selling has gone up. Well, it was Amazon who really started the trend on art. It's completely unimportant. The point is that the founder of Amazon is now the richest man in the world, and that Amazon is selling enormous amounts of money, of things, and will not stop. Okay, so many other business, Alibaba, Wish.com, ClickBank, eBay, whatever it is, okay? There are so many platforms, by the way, we're going to use more or less all of them, and not only those ones, okay? They all are selling and growing and doing things. Retailers are worried that sales go too much to the internet. People buy cars these days on the internet, not because they never touched it. No, they go to the car dealer, they sit in, they do their test drive, and then they go and find it somewhere on the internet a little bit cheaper. And so do they do with many things. Retail will, in my humble opinion, not die in our lifetime. Absolutely not. However, they'll have to work hard. So do we all. So do we also in the internet business. But the business is growing. So the only question you have to ask yourself is internet business growing? Okay? And does it make sense that if there is an item which sells super well at the moment somewhere, that you could also sell that item, because that's how business is done. Keep in mind, in the movie industry, when you see one movie, a fish movie, cartoon movie, whatever what that name was, or Ice Age, you see one of those movies, and all of a sudden, all movie companies start making such a cartoon, whatever you call those things, animated type of movie. If there is a movie about violence and Rocky type of thing, everybody starts making Rocky type of movies or Rambo type of movies. There's even a thing out there where Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, and Schwarzenegger jokingly said, I hated Schwarzenegger. I made Rambo, he made Commando. Why? Because the same thing sells and you need to enter. That's all you need to know. Those technical details, even I don't know them. Because for these people, there's a thing here. The general manager or the vice president or the president of Hilton is not necessarily a good chef or not a chef at all. Period. End of discussion. But he does know that people need places to stay, and he does know the basic thing of this whole thing. So, to make you one more example, I told you that I switched from engineering, mechanical engineering to waiter. I did not have 1 hour of waiter school when I did that, and I made it. I told you I switched from being a waiter. First of all, in this whole waiter thing and hotel business, I also became a chef, simply because I drank a lots of whiskey with super good chefs. So I learned how to cook pretty damn good, but not like in the top level, but pretty damn good. And yes, I was also working as a head chef in some of Denver, Colorado's best restaurants, one of them better restaurants. Had my own ones, and now 40 years later still do some cooking. Then dental consulting business. What did I know with my first client about a dentist? Rather don't go, I didn't know anything about it. I know business, and it worked out. So no, you do not need to know every tanky little detail about it in order to make it in the business. Keep in mind again, all right, the best dentists don't necessarily make the best money. The worst dentists don't necessarily go broke, okay? So there is the business sense with it, and the business sense, as I also said, around the world is really the same. It's the law of gravity sense. So that's all you need to know. Do you think that more and more people will buy more and more things on the internet? And that's all you need to know about going into this business. And the rest, after all, we call it the you do no work, and you learn while we do it for you by looking us over the shoulder. Here we go.